Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss and learn about Google Meet. Due to coronavirus pandemic, most of the people they are working from home these days. So the importance of apps like Google Meet and Zoom, Microsoft group meeting, etc. They are very important these days, and people are asking a lot of questions about the tutorials which are available over there. So we have just prepared this small tutorial for you. Hope you enjoy it. So first of all, you can see over here, this is a basic simple setting of Google Meet. It's also known as Hangout Meet as well. You can browse the Google products and you can find it over here. Generally, your company should be subscribed to Google Meet. It is not free software. Once every user can subscribe to it, but that will be only 14 days trial available. After that they have to pay for it, but if your company has subscribed for you, then you can use it for as long as you want. So you can also access Google Meet over here from your account. Here you can see the Meet has been subscribed by my employer, so I can join Google Meet from here. Every time you will get very nice clean look of the desktop, which you can see over here. So let's just begin how to set up the meeting. So just you have to click on join or start the meeting on this button, and first you will have to basically name the meeting. So I want to call it geotechnical engineering class. I want to take a lecture with my students using Google Meet, so I'm using it in that setting. So you can see over here my mic and my camera, they are both on. You should basically practice the lighting. Over here the lighting needs slight adjustment, especially the lighting from my background. So you make sure when you are setting this up, before that you just check your camera. Now when you first time turn on this screen, it will ask you to allow the access to your camera and to your microphone. Make sure you allow the access, because if you don't allow the access, then it will not be able to, because generally what we do not allow the access, and then you will not be able to see the screen over here and etc. So before you set up the meeting, just look at some of the options over here. Our mic is working, you can see over here. Our camera is obviously working. I will talk in detail about the quality in a while, the quality of the picture, how you can improve it. It's slightly blurry at the moment. Here are the two options. You can see you can turn on and off your mic from here, and also your camera you can turn on and off from over here, especially if some people are working from slower connection and not everybody is showing stuff. Then the rest of the people, they can just turn off the camera, especially in the classroom settings, because usually the teacher is presenting, so you can advise your students to turn off the cameras and mics once you are starting the presentation. So you can turn on your camera and your mic from here. There are some other options over here which I'll talk about in detail in a while, which you can turn on the captions as well while you are talking. The captions will be also displayed in the bottom, just like in the movies, so people, if they have some problem with their speakers or their voice quality is not good, they can just read the captions of what you are saying as well. So we'll try that feature in a while. Then you have settings, which is basically your microphone settings. You can see microphone is working because these bars are going up and down, showing you that. Usually use the same device for mic and audio. It helps, it reduces the echo. So this is the microphone setting, and then there is a video setting over here as well. You can change the resolution to high definition as well, so the video quality will be better, but that is recommended only for the higher speed connections. You can keep it incoming and outgoing video both at 360 pixels, which is usually recommended for smooth conduct. Okay, now moving on, how to start a meeting, how to join it. So you just click over here, join now button. So now the meeting has started. So far there are no participants because you have not invited anyone. The participation link is given over here. You can add people from here and you can copy this link, send it to people. In some countries where it is supported on the telephone, they can join by this number and using this pin. In most of the countries this facility is not available, so they can join with the link. You can just copy this link, send it to anyone over the email or WhatsApp, etc., and they can just click on that link, and if they have app on their mobile phone, they can join from there. If they are joining from the PC, they can just directly join it. They don't need any app. So you can just copy the joining info over here, and you can just copy it from here, the link, and just send it to them. Okay, and you can add people from here as well. So if you are working within your network organization, you can see all my contacts. They have been displayed over here, so I can add anyone from here. I can just send them the email, or the call functions. As I mentioned, it works only in few countries. Or you can just enter their name if they are already saved in your contacts, or you can just write their email over here and just send the invite, and it will basically invite them from over here as well. Okay, so hopefully that is clear how you join, allow the people to join. Like for example, I want to join this person over here, so I've sent him the request, and you can just click any other person on any other platform. They have email, and you can just ask them to join. For example, you can just write noname@gmail.com, any email which you add over here. It will work. You just send invite, and it will be directly sending the invite to them from over here as well. So I want to send invite to this one user, so I'll just send the invite, and it's just sending, and the invite is being sent. And when they have joined, right now there's only one person in the meeting, which I'm myself. So when other people will join, you will see the number of people being shown over here. You can click over here, and then their pictures, if they have displayed that, or if their video, that will be basically appearing over here. You can chat with them as well, so everybody can send something over here, and everybody can read from here as well, and discuss the stuff over the chat as well. Suppose if you are keeping your microphones turned off at all time. Now talking about the captions, as I mentioned earlier, you can turn on the captions from here. Usually it does the good job. Sometimes it does not pick the words properly, but most of the time it is okay to use this. So you can turn on the captions. You can see it's working now. Hello captions. See? Okay, so let's turn off the captions. Then the next option about presenting. If you want to present your screen, or present some data, or present some slides, you can do it from here. You just click on this button. So you want to present your entire screen, or you want to present a particular window. So let's say you want to present a particular window, and you just click on that. It will just show you this message over here, what you want to share, a particular window. You just click on share, and you can just stop sharing it from here as well. Okay, and come back to present. Or you want to present your entire screen, you can do that from here as well. Okay, so that is for this. Then the next option over here, you can see you can change the layout. You can, first of all, you can record the meeting. Sorry, coming back to this one, you can record the meeting. If your organization has purchased this feature for you, it will ask you to ask the consent of the participants. So it's better to ask about their consent in the chat before you start recording, or you should inform them that you are recording the meeting, and just click the record accept button over here. So in a while the recording will start, and it will appear over here, which you can see. Now the recording has started. Everything is being recorded. You can stop recording at any time by clicking here and stop recording. And once you have stopped recording, it will give you this option. It will automatically be saved to your Google Drive, so you can access the recording over there. In the next option we have is about the layout. There are various layouts. Sidebar layout, which is default. You can see I was seeing sidebar on the side, so their context will appear on the side. You can have a spotlight on yourself as well, or you can have other layout like tiled layout, in which all the users will be tiled across your screen. So you can just check the default one over here. Turn on the captions. It's available over here as well, and once again over here you have got full screen option, so you can go to the full screen. You can see over here you can press escape, or you can escape the full screen option from over here as well by escaping full screen. I'll go full screen once again, and you can exit full screen from here as well. Then the next option we have the settings, which we already discussed about audio and video. So I will just close that, and you can use the phone for audio as well, but in certain countries, so it's not very useful feature in the country from which I'm using it, so I will just skip this. You can just report any problem to the Google, of course, if you have with the quality or any security issues over here, so you can report the problems. So that's it. It's a very simple software, very easy to use, very flexible and very versatile, and yet very simple as well to present. You can just leave the meeting anytime using leave call button, which is given over here. The good option, it's a very good option, because if you leave the meeting, the rest of the participants, if they don't want to leave, they can just keep discussing the remaining points in the meeting. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.